Welcome back to DNA. Today we're talking about WandaVision episode 6. We're super excited to talk about this episode because now Evan Peters has been introduced and we want to see how he is going to play a character in this role.
Guys, WandaVision episode 6. This is a spoiler-filled review. If you have not seen WandaVision episode 6, you have been warned. We will be spoiling it.
So for this episode, I thought it wasn't as good as the other episodes. I feel like it was a filler. It reminded me of Malcolm in the Middle, which was really nice. I think this episode was set in like the late 90s, early 2000s actually, and it was a good episode. Like the thing is, what made me mad about it is that everybody was anticipating for the Halloween episode. Everybody's like, yes, okay, yes, all the other episodes, but the Halloween episode's gonna be it. And it had its good moments, but it just didn't hit for me. What did you think?
Yeah, I agree. This episode was a filler. I mean, there was a lot of stuff going on. I like your Malcolm in the Middle reference. Yeah, it kind of reminded me of that, Boy Meets World, that type of stuff. But yeah, this episode, I mean, it gave us some things. You know, we learned a little more about, Wanda's, doing this, but she doesn't know how she's doing it.
Right.
So there's some things we did learn. We learned that Petro, the brother Peter, whatever his name is, he knows what's going on. So he may be in her head and he knows exactly what's going on. But the whole episode as a whole was kind of weak. So this was a filler for sure episode. It didn't get good till the last like 5 minutes of the episode. That was when it got really good. So this one was a filler. So yeah, I'm sure the internet's let down today.
So let's talk about Evan Peters' character real quick. He's definitely different from the X-Men character that he did in those films. It's definitely different because like the one in X-Men felt more like a quirky guy that was like he's just growing up, and then this one felt like a New Jersey kind of like drunk uncle kind of guy. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, the crazy uncle that comes over to visit like in those sitcoms back in the day. So it was good to have him in there. I don't know about you, but the way he's playing it kind of took me out of it. I don't know if I liked him in this for that. He was better for the X-Men version. In this version, he just doesn't fit to me. It seems wrong. And you know how they kind of messed up too? They showed the original Quicksilver as a flashback. And then, so it's in your brain, and then they bring him in, and so it's kind of just throwing you off a little bit. So he's not playing it right in my mind. I mean, I don't know. It's just me, but it's throwing me off a little bit. No,
I definitely agree. I was like, this doesn't feel right. So I think that might be on purpose. I don't know if his character is going to change throughout for each decade, or if he's like this for her show. Like, I don't know. We'll just have to see but if he stays this New Jersey guy, I don't know if I'm gonna like it. I don't know if he's gonna I don't know how I feel about it.
Well, before we even get to when Vision left, when he got there, this threw me off a little bit. When Agnes was stuck at the force field, because we've been saying Agnes is somebody. Mm-hmm. But it was weird. She was stuck at the force field, and it was cool to see that everybody away from the center of town. The further you were from Wanda, the more like you don't know what's going on.
You were irrelevant.
Yeah,
you were irrelevant.
Tripping.
You're not part of the script, so you're just you just paused. You're not in the script.
Yeah, which, man, she is a powerful being. I mean, if you're able to do that and just all these people, that's some serious power.
Right.
And so when he got to Agnes, and Agnes was like trying to leave town or going the wrong way or whatever. I think she was trying to leave town, to be honest. And she couldn't. She was all messed up.
Right.
And she woke up and Vision's like, she's like, you're dead. So that's when it was getting good. But this was the last 10 minutes of the movie, of the show.
Right.
And when Vision walked through the force field, he was being breaking apart and stuff like that.
Wait, hold on a second. So let's talk about Agnes for a second though, before we get to that, because I wanted to talk about because I've been thinking that she's going to be some type of bad guy, or she's going to be partnering up with Mephisto, because I feel like she's like something with Mephisto, right? So, but it was really interesting to see, like when he took her out of the thing, she was like, oh my gosh, save us. And I was like, what does this mean? Like, I don't get it. Like, so I guess she's not a part of it like we think, or like I just wanted to throw that out there because I'm like, my guesses was like she's a part of it, but like
I think so. She's still part of it because they still didn't find any ID for her, so she's got to be a part of it, right? But I think I don't know. Maybe she's a part of it, trying to help Wanda somehow, but she's getting caught up in the same spell. Because last week she was like, "Do you want me to take this from the top?" And today the neighbor, the black guy, I forget his name, but the neighbor, is it Herb? Is it Herb?
Herb, yeah.
Herb. Today he was like, "Is there something you need me to change, Wanda?" So they know something, right? Herb and Agnes know something. So, but are they partially out of it, fully out? I don't know, man. It's crazy. So that stuff was great. To me, they wasted too much time with the sitcom part. They need to leave the sitcom part out of it next week or the next 3 episodes. I mean, you got a little bit of it so we can understand that you're still in that world, but we need more meat from what's going on. With the actual story. You know
I definitely think that they're gonna do more of the story now. So let's now talk about Vision, and he was trying to escape, which was really sad to see. It was just honestly just really like a lot for me because he was like going through. He was like, "I'm done. Like, please stop trying to control me. I don't care if I'm dead, live, whatever. I need to get out."
Ripped apart. He was getting ripped apart.
He was like, "Dude," and you could feel how heavy he was. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could feel how heavy he was, and he was ripping apart. And Darcy was like, "Help him, save him, and stuff." And that was just a lot. And then we get to where Billy is like, "Mom, Vision is something's going on."
How cool was it though? Before you get to that, how cool was it when the brother who runs fast, forget his name, and Billy just stopped him like. Vroom. I mean, he was running fast. He just stopped it. Right. He was like, "Oh, cool." That was cool. That was a cool scene. That was a cool scene. But yeah, man. So Wanda wasn't having it. She was like, "Oh, he must be outside of the force field."
Right.
And she just like full blown Wanda, and extended the reach of the town. And everybody got sucked in. And when you got sucked in, you changed into something else. I love it when the helicopter turned into the hot air balloon. Yeah. That was cool. There was some cool stuff happening, man. Yeah. There was some cool stuff happening, but it just took too long to get to it.
Right.
That's when I finally got invested in it. You know, when stuff was happening. And because we're 6 episodes in, it's enough. It's enough for the fluff and setup. We don't need any more setup. We don't need any more fluff. Get to the story. So, you know, we did learn things, but it just wasn't enough. Now, we did learn there was some history between Monica Rambeau and Captain Marvel, right? Remember, the guy was like, you know, I know there's some history between, you know, you and, Captain Marvel. Or something happened when you were saying she was feeling some kind of way. So something else is happening there. Also, Monica's genes are changing.
Yes, I did want to talk about that too. I did definitely, because I think I want to talk about my theory of Wanda is definitely making mutants. That's going to be a thing for sure. And so I think that when this bubble was made on the town of Westview, it was a bubble that was like, that covered people, right? So when it was made, it was like this, but the people that passed through it, they're going to turn to mutants. So when you pass through this and you like her force field, something changes your insides or whatever. But the people that just had the dome over them, they're not gonna change. That's what I think.
Monica's like, my guy is coming.
Yes, okay, wait. There's a lot of things. I wanted to talk about the trio. They are amazing. I just love them. The 3 of them are just a great thing. And the fact that the director guy was like, "Oh, you weren't there for the last 5 years. You know, it was good that you weren't here when your mother died."
I was cold. I looked at Bob. I was like, "Yo, he went for the throat."
Jugular.
That was cold.
That's not right.
With my dead mother.
How are you gonna do that?
That's crazy. Right. That was cold. Yeah, I saw it. I was like, did anybody else hear him talk about her mama?
Right? So we see them get kicked out, and both of them, Jimmy Woo and Monica, fights them.
Jimmy Woo got some skill, man.
Right? Yeah.
Got some skill.
Yeah. Right? And that was really cool. And then we figure out, see, I knew it. Sword is not good. I knew it. I said it 2 episodes, 3 episodes back. That Sword is not good. Wait. They kicked him out. And then he's hiding stuff. So it's either the director or Sword altogether. It's another Hydra.
It's not necessarily that Sword is not good. You got to understand something. So here's the information this guy has and he's working with, right? This is what he's working with. All he knows about Wanda is a couple things. He don't know her personally. He knows about Sokovia, right? When she blew up that building. He knows about Ultron. She used to work with Ultron, right? Mm-hmm. He knows in Civil War, she was on the wrong side of the Civil War dispute. That's it. And then right after that, she got dusted. He don't know she helped with, he wasn't on the battlefield.
Right.
He don't know. He's
hiding stuff from people though. No, I'm gonna stick with it.
He's like CIA stuff, man. You're not gonna tell you everything.
Bad guy. Bad guy. Bad guy.
We do still need to talk about what Monica was saying about I have a guy on the outside. The thing is, wait, last week people were like, oh, well, people were denouncing what I was saying when I was like, it's Reed Richards, and they were like, well, in the Spanish version, when they translate it, it translates to she, and I was like, I mean, okay, but I don't know. And now they finally confirmed it. It is a he, and it is Reed Richards. I know it. It has to be. So I'm really excited to see if she gets to meet him.
Yeah, it could be Reed Richards. I like it. I like your theory. I'm for it. I'm hoping you're right because I know. Well, we know they're doing Fantastic Four. That's the only movie from Fox that they've announced that they're actually going to do.
Oh, really?
So,
okay.
Yeah, they haven't announced any of the X-Men stuff, but they have announced Fantastic Four. They finally did it, and then that Disney thing we watched in December, they did a Fantastic Four. So we know that's coming.
That's pretty much it of the review. This episode, it did bring a lot of questions. As you saw, we have a lot of theories, but it wasn't enough. It's giving us more questions than answers, which can be frustrating. I wait a whole week for nothing, honestly, at this point.
Yeah, it's not like it's Netflix where it's back to back and it wouldn't have mattered.
Right.
But yeah, to get a week go by and it was kind of lackluster. Till the very end, till the last 10 minutes.
And then
last 10 minutes was the best. And then it just ends. I tell you what though, the way it ended, for sure I gotta see Friday. Because I want to know what happened to all these damn people when they got sucked up in this force field.
It's a cliffhanger.
It's a cliffhanger, but it just should have had a little more meat in it.
If you'd like to review of WandaVision episode 6, make sure to leave a comment down below and let us know what you thought of it. What are your theories? Do you think our theories are correct? Let us know. Give us a like and give us a subscribe. We're around 50 subscribers away from 1,000, which is super exciting. So help us get to that point. Anything else?
No, man, that's it. I think we covered it this time. So see you guys next week and welcome back to another episode of DNA.
All right. See y'all.
Okay. I don't know what to do for this one.
It's going to be...
I want to do... Okay.
All that history would be erased if you're saying the mutant race started here right now. All that's gone, right? And that's a rich history.
Right? That's when they're gonna get pulled out. In Amazing Spider-Man 2, at the stairs scene with Electro, Gwen, and Spider-Man, they're gonna get pulled from there.
Like 3 weeks after Endgame, right? 3 or 4 weeks after Endgame. Where are the Avengers? How come no one's reaching out?
There are no Avengers. No, that's what I've thought about that. And the thing is, okay, let's think about it. Iron Man's gone. Captain America old. Hawkeye, he is done. He's done after what?
What about what's his name? War Machine.
War Machine don't have legs. Okay, that was it.